Is everything recording?
I think we're all recording. I think we're all recording.
Oh
Good,
my God.
good.
Oh my God. Well, now that I've got you all together, huh?
You have something to tell us?
Yeah, what's this about?
I wanted to let you know I'm quitting show business.
You're quitting?
I'm
Congratulations.
quitting show business, and I want you to take my place.
Wow.
Okay, good. Okay, you owe me money because we were betting on if you were gonna quit.
That's terrible.
we put a lot of money on it, so
It was like $25.
We said Ephraim's gonna quit.
He says probably.
We could smell it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked in.
You were a hair away for a while.
By toe crossing the line just for a little bit. And it's true, but now it's. I think it's been a long time coming.
It really is.
And you know what else has been a long time coming, guys? Our most very special guest, and everyone is a special guest.
Here on the Bells and Whistles podcast.
I feel really weird to be the long time coming guy. I didn't choose this, dude. I didn't choose to be that guy.
Oh, really quick.
Welcome back
to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley for Birdie. But you're right. We have a very special.
We have a very special. You guys ever watch the Disney Hercules and they have like the strings of fate?
Oh yeah. And
She's got that, and she tried to stop you getting here.
Wow, dude.
She saw that you were on her way, and she tried to cut it.
There's been many.
That's a really deep reference in my brain that I have not even thought about.
I know.
That was touching.
But once you said it, I could picture it. I know exactly.
Picture it like gold.
Yeah.
And she's got those shears.
Yeah.
They're not even scissors. They're really shears. I don't think the Romans even had. I don't even think they had scissors. Scissors are kind of new age, aren't they? Shears are more like what you'd cut meat
I think
with.
so.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
David Dobbins.
Dobbins, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the camera.
No,
This
you're
is-
over
this
here.
is camera. This is camera.
No, you're not on that one at all.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Turn that one. I don't like this guy.
I think we need two of him and one zero of me.
Yeah, get two on me.
David Dobbins, stand-up comedian.
Stand-up comedian, sketch comedy.
Sketch comedy.
We've
I was watching
seen
some of
the
those tennis
Instagram.
ones.
That's absolutely right.
The sketch comedy.
We could call you an actor.
I think
Yep.
actor.
Yep.
I
You
think
can say a writer.
I think
Yeah.
Philanthropist, maybe?
devil's
No,
devil's
that's where I draw the
advocate.
line.
No,
That's where I draw the line.
Okay, fair enough.
Is when it benefits others. That's when you gotta,
Ambassador.
You and me both.
that's when you gotta call it quits, in my opinion.
It's all about me, baby.
I'm a Christian, listen, but only the bad parts.
But
Only the bad parts of Christianity.
It's true. Your Instagram is Pastor Dave.
Pastor Dave, correct. Yeah, Pastor Dave, bless.
bless. And
Because there's a lot. If you go on Instagram, you try to be Pastor Dave, there's a big line. Okay, get in line. Okay, there's a lot of them out
There's
there.
plenty of them.
and they're spreading it, and they were quicker than I was.
and they're splitting the blessings.
So you have to
They are.
differentiate yourself.
Yeah, I do.
And
I
what's
think
that like?
Pastor
Is that a
Dave,
journey
bless.
for you?
Well, listen. Okay, I am at both times a youth pastor, unlicensed, and
Thank God.
unlicensed. Okay, I'm
In
working.
training? You're doing the Google class?
I'm doing night school to get my pastor's license. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are you doing with your nights, America? Okay, probably not much. Okay, and then I'm also an edgelord comedian. So youth pastor, unlicensed, and edgelord comedian. So
in the
like that.
sheets.
That's right. And you can read it right. It's right in my bio. Only God can cancel me. Okay,
I
like
so
that.
There you go.
So that's what it is.
That's amazing. That's
yeah.
amazing. How long have you been? First of all, how long have you been Pastor Dave? That's because that felt like a relatively new development.
Listen,
to me,
I had a crisis of faith. I had a crisis of faith after Benghazi. I think we all went. There's the pre-Benghazi and the post-Benghazi, and I think we all know what I don't even have to fill it in. We all know what happened.
Was it the shots
Hillary's
that changed
trial
you,
was
or
bad.
was it Hillary's response?
When Hillary Clinton is under sniper fire, my life has changed. My life went upside down. Okay?
Thank goodness.
She's a hero
Because
of
I
yours.
am with her. So when she's under cyber fire, I'm under cyber fire. Okay? I'm with her. There in the Gaz. You think Benghazi is...
A lot of people weren't with her all the way.
I've been down with her. I've been down with the...
With the
H-
HRC.
I think we need to add
The big rod.
Yeah,
rod
the Roddy.
I will say then. I will say then.
Roddy Rich, actually inspired by Hillary Rodham Clinton.
There you go.
That's a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
That's.
I think we're adding feminist to your bio.
Yeah. Well,
ally, perhaps.
Well, hold on.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. That's where men and women are equal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just takes a drink. Okay. Well,
I don't know.
I'll write that.
Man, I'm excited for this one. This is going to be a particularly stupid one.
It's going to be.
I'm not a feminist, look, but I drink an angry horse. Okay, that's why. Usually I am. Usually I'm a happy-go-lucky type of guy, but this is affecting my emotions.
It's
okay.
You're making. He's a nasty woman.
Yeah. Such a nasty woman.
Yeah.
Pastor Dave.
Dear.
Are you from New York?
Huh? No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
No, yeah.
You've got a little bit
Big
of the
time.
Midwestern thing going on.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, a little bit of it.
But you've also, because I went and saw your comedy yesterday, and I was convinced that you were Southern.
I wanted to go to the comedy show yesterday.
Yeah, I get up there, I talk like this a little bit. What's going on, folks?
It's also the way that you talk too. Like
Yeah.
you get up and it feels like you have something burning that you need to get off your chest.
Oh yeah. It's usually questionable. It's usually yeah.
It's the pastor part makes sense.
Yeah.
But Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Wow. I had some trivia about Minnesota this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Trivia?
Yeah, trivia.
Really?
They said it was what's the least populous state with all of the four major sports: basketball, baseball, hockey, football.
Oh.
And it's Minnesota. It's
Minnesota.
the least populous.
Least populous that has all four states, and the most populous one with 0 of them.
Oh.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
I wanna
America?
say-
Put your guess in the comments.
Put your guess right now.
Right
and
now,
then-
we'll wait for you.
And I want to say,
Colorado.
No,
I wanna
Colorado has.
Do they have it all?
I want to say they have 3 teams. Yeah.
Do they?
The Rockies, the
I
Avalanche.
want Rhode Island.
No, it's the Virginia.
Virginia doesn't have any
Virginia?
teams.
This is not interesting, but I just want it was
No.
how
People
funny
are
this morning I was
there's
talking
gonna
about
be highs and
Minnesota.
lows in this podcast, and they're gonna have to sit through this. Okay, it's Virginia, people. It's
This
for
was an
lovers.
emotional
It's
low.
for lovers, not for sports types.
It's not
okay?
for sports.
It says it on the sports types.
Right there.
Head on over
Carry
to
on. Go
what's,
to the
what's
west.
bordering?
Go to the west.
West
one.
Virginia. You go to West Virginia.
Oh, they probably.
They got plenty.
What do they got over there?
I don't think they have anything.
Oh, they also don't.
Mountains.
They got mountains. Take me
Do they
home.
have mountains?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
Where's
Appalachia.
Virginia?
Oh yeah.
Mountain Mama.
Mountain Mama.
Take me home, country roads.
You got
Take her job. I think that's what it is.
Take her job.
I think that's the end part.
Yeah.
paint a bit of a picture for me, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ask me, they're like, David Dobbins, he's this amazing, he's this comedian right now, right? He's this. But what was he like?
This is a conversation you have. He's a comedian right
He's
now.
a comedian right now, right? But what was he like as a young man?
Oh, that's a good question.
They asked me that. They're like, "What was it? Where
Right.
did all this come from? Minnesota? It couldn't have been."
Yeah.
And then I
up
tell
here?
them, I prove them wrong, but I don't know how much else.
Would you
to
float
tell
down
them.
a river in a basket? How'd you get here?
Well, like Moses style?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. It's a good. Who are you talking to? Is this like a Nardwar type of?
I do my
Is
research.
it a gotcha interview where you fucking get the stuff? How do you know that?
Yeah, it's regular to catch a predator.
Dude, John Quinones is about to walk out here. You know, dude,
Chris Hansen got arrested. Did you hear about that?
Did he really?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy. Poor
I
guy.
saw that. I
It
didn't
wasn't
read the article.
Poor
but
guy.
Poor guy. Poor guy. They got.
He's probably really down on his
Really?
luck.
What did he get arrested for?
It wasn't for being a predator. That would have been really funny.
That would have been.
No, but
that
he
would've been
got-
good writing.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
That would have been so funny if he was doing that for real.
No, I think it was like tax evasion or something like
Yeah.
that. Then he like beat a guy up. It was all. He was wanted for like another case, and then he didn't show up, and then they were like, "Well, screw this guy. Let's just arrest Chris Hansen."
Wow.
But this is neither here nor there.
The big hands.
We're
Big
talking.
hands.
You're paint a little picture for us. You're growing up in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
How do you were you always doing comedy? Were you always telling jokes? What were you doing?
I think my earliest comedy memory is Austin Powers.
Okay.
I used to get I loved Austin Powers a lot, and then I would do the voice.
That
I would do
clocks.
the fat
Yeah.
bastard guy.
Get in my
Yeah.
belly.
yeah, get in my belly. Yeah, and I would do that shit. And like all the parents would just be laughing their ass off. So I go, oh yeah, this is good. I can
This guy's got the stuff.
Yeah. And I think that it was that, and then like I was always just a class clown, really.
Yeah.
Growing up, so
It
that
makes
kind of,
sense.
and then, but I didn't know anybody that did comedy or did show business or any of that shit.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
We
it didn't
didn't
seem
know
like a
anybody
real
either.
thing that people did.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll just get a regular sales job then. What else do people do? You got to
It's
get
true.
a sales job.
You know, he
Right.
told me the other day I was having a crisis of faith. I really was quitting the industry. And he told me, he says, you know, with your go-get-em attitude.
First of all, what a load of shit.
No, let me.
I said,
with what
fuck
you
up.
what you bring to the table, right? You get a sales job now. Within 2 years, you'll be making 6 figures.
Oh, no, don't do it.
I believe it.
Don't do it. Yeah, but
I'm tempted.
Are you familiar with the master manipulator that this man is?
yeah, he is.
He is.
It's true.
You would do just fine
He
if you
tricked
wanted
me
to.
to do this. This fucking gotcha interview where you knew about my basket birth thing. They sent me down the fucking Mississippi River in Minnesota. It starts there or something. It's yeah. They sent me down the Mississippi. They
does.
said.
This
does.
is MISS. What a crock of shit that was the most Amelia Dahmer thing you've ever done.
I know. Well, she hasn't been on the podcast for a bit.
It's true.
It's true. We got to bring it on. No, it was good for the Neil. Clip this. Clip this part. But I can get that you're like, you know, you start out and you don't really even know, you know. Of course, you're going to be funny, but you can't make money off of that.
Yeah.
And then and you just look at you now.
I know now still not making money. So that's
I wanted to ask
that's why I transferred to the pastor stuff. 'Cause that is lucrative.
That's lucrative.
That's
You
lucrative.
go around with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
basket and you collect in the pews.
Exactly. No taxes, baby.
No.
That's what Hanson should have done. He should have
really
been a
should have
fucking
been.
pastor. You fucking stupid bitch. Hanson.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude. Fucking him out. Who's the other chick? That fucking Martha Stewart? Dude, Stewie. Dude, when I was trying to think of Martha Stewart, but I just kept thinking of Mother Teresa.
I get those two
They're the
confused
same.
all the time.
It's just two
I'll
different
tell you,
paths.
and
both
both,
have-
of,
yeah.
both of them
Same
arrested
woman.
for tax fraud.
Both,
I know.
They're both very
They
industrious.
both have great Tupperware sets.
Yeah,
It's big.
and they got good
Yeah.
brand recognition.
It's
Everyone
true.
knows
It's true.
them. But
All
I think
very close to
actually,
Snoop Dogg.
we shouldn't, because I think Mother Teresa did something. I think she.
She did something
Yeah,
bad.
she was doing.
Well,
yeah,
I
there was
heard-
she did something
she did
bad
something
too. I
dubious.
think.
Yeah, I heard that she did something bad. I don't
No,
know.
what she? Are you
It's
serious?
really, it's
It's
nobody.
true. There's like a.
It's a Google away, but I'm not going to look it up. You know? I don't know what I
She
don't
had
because
something up.
she
She has skeletons in the
I
closet.
think there was a thing that
she's
like
one of my comedy heroes, so I really don't want to. You know what I mean? Don't. You know,
her and Hillary Clinton.
she's hilarious. You know, she would,
Mother Teresa.
how nice she
Hillary
was.
Rodham.
She lied about where she was at Benghazi.
Yeah, where was Teresa at? Yeah, nobody.
I don't think that would have happened if Mother Teresa was there. I'll tell you.
I think she would have had a lot to say about it.
Dude, Mother Teresa holding a sniper rifle. Now that's a crazy fucking image. Shit. Shout out
Probably
to
a great
Teresa.
shot. Mother Teresa.
Teresa.
What if that's what
Rest in power.
they're canceling her for? She was involved in Benghazi. Dude,
They
holy.
really are.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy that anybody would go out of their way. Like, canceling still like a relatively modern thing in the grand scheme of things, right?
Okay.
They're going around and people are like, let's cancel Mother Teresa.
Yeah, but well, I think
Does she even have like a Twitter that you can go back on?
No.
I think back
like-
in the day, like they just had to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
like,
it's
they
true.
canceled Jesus. They canceled Caesar. They canceled a lot of people. You know.
You can
Romeo
really
and
look.
Juliet cancel
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
You can really look at Jesus being the first guy who was ever canceled.
He was
He got
canceled.
canceled
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, you could probably go deeper than that. I
Imagine
mean,
the Twitter video of him flipping the table.
It's
exactly.
true. They
Oh
pulled
my-
it together. They pulled the whole thing that they like saw his early tweets about like
Mm-hmm.
what God was had planned for them.
Some Old Testament shit. Everyone's got some Old Testament shit in their Twitter. They gotta
God
clean
is a
that
pussy for taking the day of rest.
up. Yeah.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah, he's soft.
He's a soft guy. He's a soft guy.
Oh man.
All right.
Where do you want to go? You want to continue with the natural conversation? Or you want to try our experiment?
Well, why don't we actually try and ask a couple of questions
All right,
for you
fair enough.
too?
Okay.
I know
You
we've
know-
been asking too many questions already.
Yeah, I don't like it to be too natural. I
No,
like
exactly.
It to be nice
What
and
so
fabricated.
we do a segment.
Everybody asks, everybody knows that we do the questions usually at the end, but we've actually considered maybe
Perhaps.
we throw them in the beginning, and so you get to know him a little earlier. So going forward.
Yeah, exactly. So it says, shout out to randomwordgenerator.com.
So this is what we do. It's rapid fire questions.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get some random questions pull up.
Sniper fire questions.
Yeah, sniper
okay.
fire questions.
Exactly. I don't know. So I'm
Okay, all right, you're gonna hit me Hillary style.
question number 1.
Okay.
Where was Mother Teresa?
On that fateful day.
What you're gonna see if you can answer them as quickly as possible. But
And we're
there's
gonna try
no.
and start a battle. I think.
Sure,
We're gonna start
yeah.
a power rankings.
How long was Maya's? Maya's
I
was
don't
about
know.
6 minutes.
Was it about
I
6
think
minutes?
so.
I think it was about 6 minutes. So you have to
If you,
I have to be. Is it the goal to be fast?
yeah, you want to
Yeah.
see if you can answer these as quickly as possible.
But yeah, they have to be kind of accurate. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
just make shit up.
Right.
And also,
Otherwise,
you
the
don't need to do
podcast
it.
is over.
Right.
If there's ever a moment where you're like, I don't want to answer that, you just say,
say, I'm
I don't want to
uncomfortable.
answer that.
You say
And
no
we'll
means no.
intuit.
I'd say fifth. Fifth.
All right, fair enough. Okay. So we're gonna.
I'll say emails.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? David Dobbins, rapid fire. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Generating questions. What is the strangest way you met one of your friends?
The bathroom.
If each person had a warning label, what would yours say?
Don't even touch it.
Something about
That's if there was ever a 1-2 punch. Bathroom. Don't even touch it.
what's something about you that the old you would find surprising?
Nah, I was gonna say dick, but it's been the same size for a while. The old me, the new me. Well, recently I actually got I had cavities, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I put I found because I went to the dentist because I was like, listen, there's a listening device. You guys got to remove that. So it'd probably be to discover that there's a listening device in my cavity. Probably is the
You knew too much.
yeah, I knew
Exactly.
it, dude, because I was talking about Snickers, and then my phone said Snickers all the time. So probably the listening device.
Listening
think that's
device.
a big
I think that's.
surprise. Yeah.
I think you would be pretty surprised. What was the situation where you laughed the hardest you ever have?
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing to ask
Today.
you.
The day before Benghazi.
And things just are. Things have never been quite as funny.
Fucking is fucked now.
Comedy is ruined.
It's fucking.
You're like one
Brutal.
of those guys that like woke people ruined comedy, but it's about Benghazi.
Benghazi.
They ruined it, dude.
I just can't smile.
We used to be so free.
What recent thing have you decided? What recent thing have you decided that you're completely over and done with?
Listen. What am I really sick of? Vegetables. Anything but meat, probably.
Okay.
He's an alpha.
Anything
Yeah.
that gets in the way.
Yeah. This is
Protein,
meat,
baby.
right?
I think that's definitely
Meat and beer.
I'm done with
protein,
that.
baby.
I'm done with
What is
that.
what is the quickest way for you to lose respect for someone? They have a podcast.
If they're taller than me.
That's the realest one we've ever gotten.
No one has
on
ever
this.
been quite as honest.
No one has ever been so
It's
a
over.
fucking tall guy.
And that's 50% of people. Okay. It is a lot.
No, but I'm telling you, that's the realest one, and something that literally everyone can agree with. I
It's
think.
true.
Yeah.
I hate a tall guy.
Yeah.
Oh my
If you
god.
make me crank my neck. That's it for you.
Yeah, but if you crank my chain,
If you knew you could live forever, how would you spend your days differently?
oh, if you could live forever.
A lot more tweets.
Let it rip.
Yeah, a lot more tweets.
You'd let the world know how you really
If I could
feel.
live forever, dude, be shitting longer. You know what I mean?
I know you don't have to worry about that. But
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, because I spend a lot of time on there already.
Yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
So like what?
the
Average
best-
like what's your screen time for the bathroom?
It's not screens.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
What, you're
I'm-
just meditating in there?
no, I'm looking at the wall. I'm thinking about myself. I'm thinking about my decisions.
Yeah. Per day, per diem. How much?
Yeah,
how much
per
we look-
diem, probably $25 a poop. That's what I probably get per diem. If that was paid hourly, I don't know. That would be an interesting exercise. If you could,
I was paid hourly.
if you were paid hourly, and because if you do the math on how much money you make on the toilet, if you're a salaried employee or maybe
sure.
a contract
Yeah.
or maybe a 1099 guy,
1099,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
or gal, you know what I mean? It's that's actually if there's a
Person.
dating question, I want to meet a 1099 gal. Okay,
That's a
Okay.
big one.
yeah, I do.
Well, I was gonna. Okay. Well, let's finish our
you-
questions here, and then we're gonna move on.
Somebody
to
who's got a free schedule, works for themselves. You know what I mean?
What's
Freelance-
I want someone who's their own boss, who's
How about this?
shorter than me. That's what I'm looking for.
Final 3 questions. What's something that you never seem to get tired of doing?
Speaking my praises, probably.
Praising the Lord.
Praising the
Yeah,
Lord.
probably. Yeah, speaking my own praises.
I think that's good.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. What's your current golden rule when it comes to living life?
Don't overcook it. You know what I mean?
Don't touch it and don't overcook it.
And that applies to all things:
Yeah.
food, thoughts.
No, you
You
know
know
what?
what I mean? Don't overcook. Yeah, that too. Don't overcook it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's not. But that's actually. You've flipped me on that. Because I was like, oh,
You used to
just a
overcook?
silly,
You used
just
to
a silly
overcook it.
answer, and then I was like, wow, wait a minute.
No, that was one of those where you say something and you gotta go, okay, well, how do I justify this? How do I quickly come up with something that makes some sort of sense? Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then the
don't
final one-
overcook it, my friend.
Don't overcook it.
Not
What's
bad.
what's a situation when you look back you should have just gone ahead and done it?
Probably. Listen, it all goes back to the divorce. That's what it really comes back to. Never should have done it. Should have ran when they told me. My parents told me. They said, "Don't marry this witch." And I did it.
She's just there
They
for the
told
money.
me, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
That's
out
too
to her
bad.
if you want to at Sheila on Instagram.
Sheila.
She was faster than you were with Pastor Dave.
She was early. She was real early. And
Yeah.
One of the first Sheilas.
at Sheila, follow her. She destroyed my life. Yeah.
Too bad, man.
Oh,
So I don't know if that
wow.
even really connected to your question at all, but that, that's really something. That's why.
That's pretty great. That's a
David
really
Dobbins.
good
I
one.
think that was
That was
under
fucking
6
crazy.
minutes for sure. I think we.
I think that was.
That.
I think that was like it was like 5:58.
So I'll take
Yeah.
the W.
Take the
then.
crown.
I'm
You
gonna
totally
take
should.
it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
take it.
we're gonna have a belt.
Listening to you talk about your ex-wife.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
has reminded
That's
me.
why you're here today.
There's an open case, but let's talk about it. Who cares? I'm representing myself. What am I gonna have some lawyer tell me I can't
you have
talk
God
about
on
it?
your side.
I'm the lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made me realize, and you're gonna get this in a second. I have to on this this is the episode that I have to advertise. People have to come see my one-man show. Because that
shit.
comes out,
Yeah.
that's going to be relatively a couple days after this comes out.
What to
honest to
do with
God.
the bleeping Nazi?
What do you do with the bleeping Nazi?
Is it a title really bleeping?
It is bleeping. Yeah. No, it wasn't that
We
we were
could
too
say-
scared to say fuck.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can say fuck freely.
Yeah, I feel like though, if you have Nazi in the title, then if you also have fucking, it's like, whoa, this is going to be intense.
too much.
Yeah.
So you gotta water it down a little bit.
You got to thread the needle.
because you can't really say you can't.
You're
bleep
absolutely right.
Out, you can't bleep out Nazi. What
Well,
are you
then
gonna do
you're
with
not
the
even
fucking?
sure what the thing is about.
Because then it's
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with the fucking bleep? And that's really up to
Also, I'm sorry, but also, talk about a play that I want to see.
what are you gonna do with a fucking bleep?
What are you
I mean,
gonna do
that is that's really up to interpretation. You know what I mean? That could go a lot of
I like
different
that a
ways.
lot.
You've got people of all walks of life coming to see that
Oh,
play.
And they all have different guesses about what the fuck the bleep is.
Yeah, you're gonna have divorce guys. You're gonna. Yeah.
But it's
This podcast goes out to all the
the
divorcees.
divorce guys.
Yeah,
Well, you'll
yeah.
understand why I got this in a second. But the show is at Latea Teatro. It's June 8th, 10th, and 12th. Come on by. The tickets, I'll put the link in the description where you can.
I'll be there
tickets.
June 10th.
I only think of this and suggest this because I was telling you about it yesterday, and you came over to me unannounced or anything, and you're like, "Man, I'm so excited for you. I saw your play. It's like, what do you do with my bitch ex-wife?"
I tend to project. I just, you know what I mean? My brain reads what it wants to read. You know what I mean? I don't. That's what I saw it as. I saw your face, and I saw, what am I gonna do with my bitch ex-wife? That's what I saw. That's what it. But you know what I mean? I'm glad that it's not. I'm glad that it's not.
Yeah,
Glad that
you're glad that you don't have to subject yourself to that.
Yeah.
Or would that have been helpful? Would that have been cathartic for you?
to see someone go. I mean, I would not wish it on my worst enemy. Even Hitler himself. No, maybe Hitler. Well, no, he had a wife, right? Didn't he?
He did.
He did?
Ava Braun.
Yeah.
I know. She went down with him,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Yeah,
That's
and
too
you know
damn
what?
bad.
Braun, they make razors. And
I know.
That kind of looks like an electric razor a
I
little
know.
bit. So
Look at this.
Oh.
yeah.
Look at the
So I
synapses
think-
he's firing here.
I know. There's a lot of connections happening. I think they are involved. I think Ava is involved in a lot of shaving equipment. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Scary thing.
I
We're all
mean, I don't
complicit.
support it. I use,
What do you
what's
use?
that one? Gillette?
Gillette, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
I
Dollar
use
Shave,
Gillette.
American made.
Yeah.
American made. Let me ask you a question. Since you're back on the
I wasn't
market.
really here for questions. I didn't really come here for a lot of that, so that's...
I'm sorry that we're.
Can we just play a movie for these people? It's like you're a substitute teacher. Just play a movie. Just play
we don't feel
Jungle
like
Book 2 or
podcasting
whatever.
today.
Did
Yeah.
they make a Jungle Book 2?
They did make Jungle Book 2.
God
Yeah, and then
bless
they
them.
made the
God
Jungle Book
bless
the
them.
live action
They
version.
made 2 live action Jungle Books. People don't even know that.
No.
There's 2. There's one. It was one of the first live action ones they ever made. It came out in the 90s.
Oh, well, okay. I'm
Yeah.
talking about in modern times.
Yeah,
That
of course
count
it's
as
like-
LARPing?
LARPing. Wow.
Because LARPing is live
think-
action
yeah.
role play. I mean, you're technically LARPing. Like
It's true.
LARPing as
it's
Baloo.
all nights and shit, but if you're doing other types of roles,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
no, it
still
makes
LARPing.
sense. Well, maybe you could say that all
Even your
acting
play,
is.
your play is LARPing.
My play is LARPing.
You're a LARPer.
Cheers, bro.
Hey, come
Cheers
on.
to you,
Cheers
bro,
Hey,
being a
we're,
LARP.
we're
Cheers
doing
to
it.
everybody.
We're
Shout
doing
out
it.
to the LARPs.
The shout out to the LARPs. You know, they said that QAnon was a LARP.
Really?
Yeah, that was a.
Yeah, let's
You
talk
mean-
about let's get a good QAnon clip,
QAnon
shall
was
we?
a LARP? Are you saying that it's a lot of the same folks showing up to... Are you saying it's like...
There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah. It's like if you had like an improv show and then like a drinks after, it's like the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
It's like, we're going to do this. We might as well just hang out after.
That's the technical term, because I watched the whole QAnon documentary series.
Did you?
Right?
How'd that go?
I think it's It's one of the best documentary series I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Judd Apatow did that. Wasn't it Judd?
It's a lot of
Judd.
improv.
Yeah, I think it was Judd Apatow.
Will
that
Ferrell
had
makes an
executive
appearance.
produce.
Yeah. But one of the things they say in that, like one of the technical terms, is like when somebody is going on there and pretending, because there were a lot of people that were pretending to be Q. Right, they'd go on, they'd make fake things,
Right,
and they'd
right,
say
right.
a bunch of these little guys on 4chan would get on there and be like, "That's a fucking LARP. He's a LARPer."
Oh,
That was
sure.
the technical term for fake QAnon.
For someone who's full of shit.
Yeah, full of shit.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And that's my tangent here. We can end the episode.
No, I like that though.
I like
Anyway, we
that.
can get some SEO out of QAnon, man.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are our
Throw that
people.
in there. those are the people
Those
that
are our
watch this.
people.
Yeah, can you give me huge tits for the thumbnail? I'm trying to get you guys clicks here.
Yeah,
you know what
no,
I'm
we
saying?
got you with the huge tits.
Well,
Yeah, give me
That-
hook me
that
up.
we can
If
cover.
somebody wants this ironic T-shirt on a fucking thing, that's not gonna get you nothing.
It's pretty. The people like that. People like
Yeah.
that kind of thing around here.
yeah, ours
Yeah.
are. Yeah, no, our listening audience.
Who's
What I
your
was
demo?
gonna- yeah.
Let me understand the demo, and I'll tell you what you should do.
Okay.
Who would you say our demo is? I'll let you take this one.
Our
Who's
demo
clicking it?
Our demo is depressed people.
So
Okay.
it's like
huge cans.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
good.
huge can. What would I say? What would you say our target demographic is? I think we probably appeal to the incel.
incels.
Right on.
And the incels, there's a lot of overlap with like my mother.
Okay. Yeah. Incels in your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Together.
Okay.
That's the Venn
great
diagram.
That's a great tagline for the show. Bells and whistles for incels and your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what is bells and whistles? Is that like extra stuff on a product? Is that what that
It
means?
is. I mean,
Yeah,
the
bells and whistles.
term is
A little
like
stupid.
it's a little too much. A little
too
all that
much.
nonsense that you bring
It
up.
gets,
on-
it's
Right,
a little
right.
too much, and also it's Bellhop Productions. Was the,
Bellhop.
That's
Okay.
our
Bellhop
channel.
Productions.
So we
That's
do
the
bells and
people that
whistles.
bring the shit up to you.
I know.
Yeah, but that
Right.
it doesn't have anything to do with why. It's
No,
called
neither one of
Bellhop.
us. People have asked if we were bellhops.
Let's
And-
get into the brand identity. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Let's-
It comes from.
That's my favorite Jason Bourne movie.
brand
That's my fucking favorite one, dude.
brand identity. The brand ultimatum. Yeah. It's pretty good. Brand
They're having like a
supremacy.
marketing meeting. Like, where is he? Where's Jason? He's like, I'm up on the tower. I'm watching. He's up
Diffusing
there.
bomb.
He's up on the tower. Can you go back one slide? Dude, that's also, dude. My old coworker Lee. Shout out to Lee Pender. He's a genius.
Lee, what's
Sure.
up?
He bestowed this piece on me. Anybody who's working in the corporate America, okay,
Yeah.
and you want to seem like you're paying attention in a meeting, even though you're not.
Sure.
Just, I don't know, halfway through the meeting, 3/4, 2/3, any fraction that you decide based on your personality, and don't make it weird. You know what I mean? That's another thing he said. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird.
And don't overcook it, okay? But he said just ask them to go back one slide, just once during the meeting.
And that
Because
like makes it seem like you're involved.
It shows
Yeah.
engagement. It shows.
Okay.
You know what?
okay.
Can you actually go back one slide? And then it's like, this guy's really on it. This guy's taking
this
notes.
guy wants to make sure he has everything.
But I'm telling
Exactly.
you, what
Yeah.
do you do if you haven't been paying attention at all, right? And you you get through the PowerPoint and you're like, actually, could you go back one slide? And then I guess, sure, if you want. It goes back. It's a huge picture of your cock.
Yeah. Or it's just like a picture. It's just you're like, what did you need from this? That was the title slide.
Yeah.
You do it at the very beginning.
Yeah. It had our names and photos. What do you want? Yeah. Can you go back one?
Can you go back? I just want to write that phone number down.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's
But
pretty genius.
Bellhop, it's just a character you named. once.
Yeah, he's like a little. You would actually like this guy. He's like a.
Here
There
we
was a
go.
little. Here we go.
No, some girl at a show. I asked her what she did for work because I'm
Yeah.
a creative comedian, really innovative. And she's like, oh, you're gonna love this. I work at a QR code company.
Wow.
I'm like, why do I fucking love that? What does that mean? You're like, oh, you're gonna love this.
You
this
seem
is-
like
I don't know.
you seem like a QR
Do
code
I get
guy.
that vibe? Like,
This is the best part. It was
I
like
hate
when we
menus. I hate them. Like what?
when we get you even like a tad bit more genuine when you're like there and you're like, yeah, but like seriously, why would
Stop the show? Yeah. I don't give a shit about the jokes anymore.
but like why did you think that of
Yeah, but no, but seriously though, why did you say that?
Yeah.
It's because of this shirt. Says I have a dumb shirt. Get really fucking.
The guy
sick.
who's obviously like insecure about the shit.
I should have worn it.
No, there was a little. The bellhop came from a little character that I had that I drew. I would doodle him.
Yeah.
He was like a little old bald man, and
had
he
a
had a big
plant on his
beard,
head.
and he had a little plant that came out of his head, and had a bell came out of the plant.
Oh.
You can ring it.
And he was in a diaper.
You can ring it. Do you
Yeah.
ring it for certain situations, or is it just for ringing for?
Yeah, well, you would ring it, and and I guess it would he would go do something for you. I guess I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't
There
even
was
really-
never a story.
There was
around
never
this.
really a real
He was just a
story
spare
about him.
character, and we needed to come up with a production company.
Okay.
And because when we did a pilot, clickbait
Yeah.
the show, go back and watch it.
Clickbait the show.
watch
We have
it.
to get one of those.
You
in
guys
every
watch it.
episode.
You don't have to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, no. And so we were like, we can call it Bellhop Productions.
Yeah.
And that's
that's the whole thing.
that's the trivia.
I was gonna say this is a bit of a pivot again, which is always a pivot. I'm not gonna ask you any more questions.
This is a statement.
This is just well, I was just curious what get the temperature of the room on this one.
Okay.
Because I'm scrolling through Twitter a bunch.
Yeah.
And it's lodged in my brain now. They've started adding ussy to everything now.
Oh,
You
I've heard
noticed
tell.
this?
I've heard tell. I've participated.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest. I think it's time to stop that.
Yeah.
I think it's about time.
What was
to
the?
Are you putting your foot down?
What was the?
Listen.
How about for the audience?
Yeah.
For the people who don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is it? Explain to the.
They probably know.
I think
it's
you
kinda-
know.
I don't think my mother has
all,
any idea.
all
There's a lot
7
of
of you
ussy.
watching.
Yeah.
There's kind of an internet term. It's been like that for a while, where
Yeah.
you take the ussy from the slang pussy, and you
Okay.
add it to something. But I don't even know what it really means anymore. Like you have the
Right.
Lizzo song, right? That's everyone's playing.
Okay.
Where she says Balenciossi.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't under what is
Makes
she.
perfect sense to me.
What is she talking about there?
She's saying that I think she's probably she's referring to herself. No.
I think so. She's walking around in
She's
my
saying-
Balenciossis, I think is what it is.
Yeah, I think she's saying that her pussy is better on account of she has Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the message she's trying to.
That I would
portray.
never put 2 and 2 together.
I
to
think
think
that's
that.
the idea that I'm trying. I could correct me if I'm wrong. Come for me in the comments.
What do you
but
think
I
of that?
believe that's.
Well, I think that's accurate. I don't see where I don't see how
any
you can
comedy
poke
in
holes
that.
in that.
Yeah, in that
Yeah,
argument.
I think
know?
that's the idea.
Because I'm
I
a
also think it's
capitalist.
just kind of funny. Yeah, no, we're all capitalists.
On bells and whistles. We're staunch capitalists
You're
on
my
bells and
friends.
whistles.
Yeah.
We want bells and whistles.
It's
Yeah,
true. We need
exactly.
more of them.
We don't
Balenciaga
wanna
has
share
way
it.
more bells and whistles than the other brands. I think.
I think so.
Don't they?
But see, I hear walking around. I'm walking around in my Balenciossis, right? I hear that, and I'm thinking like, so what does like the?
I'm picturing
is the-
you listening to the music walking down 6th Avenue and you have a meltdown. Gotta fucking know.
I hear that, and I'm like, because the song, I love the song. I think the song is amazing. Lizzo, if you're out there, if you're listening, you're an amazing song.
She's welcome on the podcast.
welcome on
anytime.
this podcast.
I want to see after this whole bit. I just want to see her reaction video to this. clip.
like, what
It's
is
not
it?
what it means.
What is this?
That could very well be the case. It
I
could
can
very
only
well be the
think of
case.
like
I'm totally thinking
Balenciaga.
yes.
Isn't it's like what is it? Shoes? They're what are they?
Isn't it just a brand?
It's
Is
a
it
whole brand.
It's a whole brand.
Whole brand. They make.
All I
different
can
things.
think of
make
is-
socks?
Yeah, like I think she's
Yeah,
got
they-
like a
yeah.
pair of socks, and
Yeah.
they're like they got a little like kind of they're damp. They got like lips on.
Oh, the socks
you're-
have lips on.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I can only then I don't understand what adding ussy to something means.
Can you come up with another example? I feel like you're fixating on this Balenciossi.
All right, like I don't know, like they're talking about like they'll have like you'll go on a TikTok or something, and they're like, I got my new lip gloss. I'll put it on and look, check out my lip glossy.
bro. If that's not taken, you gotta tweet that, bro. You gotta. Look at my lip glossy. Is that what you said?
Look at my lip glossy. You
yeah,
know?
my glossy.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta tweet that, bro. That is a good stuff.
I don't know why I'm
I don't
defending.
understand.
I don't know why I'm
I don't
defending
understand what
this.
that means.
I don't know
you
what
know?
I'm defending this. I just think bussy is one of the funniest words ever invented.
Sure.
Yeah, for the back.
A butt pussy.
Yeah.
I
butt
think that's
pussy.
one of the funniest words ever.
Sure. No, I think I'm right there with you.
You can take that one.
You can take it made sense to me because it was like, okay, you have the
They're closely related.
but it's not but also it's not called the pagina.
I think you're raising a lot of good. I think you're raising a lot of salient points.
But it's when they start applying it to things that aren't fuckable, I suppose, is where I get confused by what it means. But
Yeah.
I might just be out of touch. And that's okay. I think.
David, what do you have?
I
to
need
say
to be
about this?
educated.
Yeah, help you from out.
About this, well, listen. If I don't understand something, I'm automatically scared. Okay, I'm frightened out of my fucking mind. And I'm listening, and you guys are
Am I
doing okay.
scaring
But
you?
I've been on this couch trembling. Okay, this whole conversation. I don't know about pussy. I don't know about any of that. Okay, like I said, I'm not even looking at the phone. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at it. I'm staring at the wall, dropping big man. That's what I do in free time. My free time.
dropping shit tushy.
That's right, because I'm about productivity. Okay, I'm about I plan out the day.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That's true.
Yeah.
dropping them.
No wasted movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Wake up.
Only lateral movement, or no, forward movement. Lateral, you're staying the same.
No, lateral movement in the career I like.
Okay.
Keep I'm a job hopper. Okay.
Move.
All right. Yeah.
So to so.
Right.
That's right. I love hops.
What do you do? What do you do right now for a living? What do you do?
If
you can tell us, are we
well,
allowed?
I'll be honest with you right now. I actually just quit my job. Just
No
quit.
shit.
No
Yeah,
way.
I did.
Congratulations.
Congrats. It's always
you.
there's never a bad reason to quit a job.
No.
I'd say.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah.
What were
I
you-
was
what were
working
you-
for
what were you
Hillary's
slinging?
campaign.
You motherfucker.
But I did really quit. I walked into her office.
Hillary's got a campaign going
I
right
did.
now.
Well, I was. A lot of people had just left, but I stayed on for a while. I was sending out tweets.
You had the hope.
I was sending out. Yeah, dude. I was still because I mean, you never know.
You gotta
recount.
believe in
there
the-
might
in
be
the
a
mission.
recount. You never know.
Might be a recount.
Yeah, you do some kind of retroactive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I
She doesn't become
Everyone
president,
did.
but they do change it in the history.
The
books.
office was vacant, so I just broke a window. I went to my desk every day, okay? to right these wrongs, all right? That's what I'm about, okay?
typing away.
Yeah,
Sending
yeah.
tweets.
Yeah, I had my arm in a cast for a while. I had big, deep cuts in my arm. I've never punched open a window before, but when it's important, I'll do it.
Yeah, you did it for you did
When
it
it's
for the
important
cause.
enough, I'll break glass.
I wish Hillary could say the same.
Yeah, she doesn't. That glass ceiling has been tough. Yeah, but it's been rewarding, honestly.
It's been good. It's been good.
And I was working there without pay the whole time. No pay, no benefits.
Like
I
you
think
remember
the
you were
office-
doing
You're
The
doing it
office-
for the message.
Yeah, I'm there for. It's really for the exposure, just to be close to her and to, you know what I mean. She'd walk by.
I love
little-
the idea of people like running their campaigns, and they're like, "We'll pay you an exposure."
It'll be an exposure.
Yeah, that's what I did, and
And you got a lot of followers from doing.
I tried. I mean, I tried to leech off her email list. I tried to leech off that a little bit.
You were the
But,
guy.
yeah, I was.
was you.
Well. So I mean, I won't
Funny
say.
story.
I think it's kind of blown over now. I can talk about it, but yeah, I was involved pretty heavily in
were for sure.
in Hillary's emails. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Well, when you're not working, you are running a very good comedy show that you do every week on
Two
Tuesday.
virgins?
And if
Two
you were,
virgins.
If you were on Hillary's email list, you already know about that. Because I sent a lot of promotion.
What a fun.
That's probably why so many of them got flagged. They each said virgins like 9 times.
Yeah, virgins.
And that's probably, I mean, yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
Pizzagate thing. They were like,
Pizzagate, yeah, because so many of her email my emails that I sent from her personal computer said two
personal.
virgins, and
Yeah.
it was
when they were saying,
looking back,
you know,
that probably wasn't good for her in the campaign.
But you got to look out for yourself.
Yeah,
You got to look out for yourself at some point.
But I mean, everyone steals stuff, office supplies.
yeah, no,
You know,
there are no
Post-its.
new ideas.
yeah, come on, I'm
Come
not,
on.
reinventing the wheel or whatever. But
You
Just
run
stealing an email list.
You run Two Virgins.
That's right.
With Maxim Allen.
Correct. Yep.
You've been doing it for almost a year. Is what we
Almost
were
a year.
saying.
Yeah.
You
No
do it
shit.
every.
Yeah. And I
yeah.
mean, that's impressive for a couple of reasons. I mean, number one, the comedy, but number two, the no sex. I mean, if we're counting,
You kept it going. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're
just
on a streak.
It's lockdown. I mean, yeah, it's Area 51.
Chastity belt.
Yeah. People,
Area 51.
yeah, it's fucking, yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch.
So talk about the before we get into the specifics of it. Let's go back to the brand identity. Two virgins. Talk about. Is it
Two
that
virgins.
simple?
How'd
Is
that
it
come
simple?
about?
Tell the people. They want to know.
Honestly, I'm going to give you the real story.
Please.
Okay. Because
That's why people listen to this podcast.
I've
Yeah.
been playing a lot of games, but this is time for the real. Okay. So basically, me and my co-host were sitting on a couch similar to this. You were in bed, and we were in here with the lights.
I let people
with
do
the
that.
lights off. I just actually. Is this a window? Yeah, I broke that window.
Okay.
I
That
break
was
glass.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You broke the glass. Did you turn on the little pink lights?
No, I didn't even know about those, but I did throw a Molotov cocktail. Anyway, so we were like, we got to start a show. We got to start a comedy show because
Yeah.
I sensed, I'm on, in life, I'm on online, and I sense that there's nobody who doesn't fuck who's talking about
I'm talking about
the world's issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for
okay.
maybe,
Hillary.
who's that guy? Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro.
Ben
But
Shapiro, you're welcome on the
who's that
podcast to
guy?
defend yourself
Shapiro,
anytime.
He's a little bit long-winded. You know what I mean?
He really likes to hear himself talk.
He's very committed to the character. Like, he doesn't ever break. You know what I mean? Which I respect that. I respect that.
No, his commitment.
But I was like, where can we get something just a little? It's like Ben Shapiro light. You know what I mean? Ben Shapiro.
Just a little less intense.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
if he was on like mezcalin or something. So that's I don't even know what mezcalin is. But
I don't know either.
Ben Shapiro on mezcalin is sort of the idea. That's the brand identity.
That's strong.
And so I just said, I sat next to Maxim when we were
Yeah.
on your couch while you were sleeping, and I said, let's call it two virgins, dude, because we don't. That's what connects me and Maxim. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah, he plays the Dungeons and Dragons.
And you watch.
I watch. Exactly, dude. You get it. You get it. And I watch it. I watch and I don't touch. Okay, that's the don't even. What did I say? Don't even think about.
Yeah,
touching.
don't even think about touching.
Don't even.
That's really good.
That's
Think
what
about
it is. So that's how it came about.
That's how it
really.
came about.
It's just us sitting on a couch, and then
How'd you end up at Solus? Because it's at Solus,
Solus.
Where the hell is
downtown,
that?
Lower East Side.
Yeah, they have a lot of windows in there. No, I literally, we went through a bunch of, we just walked door to door asking people.
Wow.
Like right sort of when COVID was chilling out a little bit.
Yeah.
And we just were like, hey, can we do a comedy show here? Blah, 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 blah. And then a lot of people were like, no, or like just email us or fuck off or whatever. And then there was just a guy like sweeping up in there and he just gave us the owner's number. Wow. And then he's like, yeah, sure, I don't give a fuck. The guy's so cool.
I'm crazy like that. I don't give a fuck.
No, he just doesn't care. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Do it. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Literally. I mean,
How'd you get this number?
Yeah, exactly. He's a really cool guy. Shout out to. But he doesn't give a shit. So we just we're in there
Get
doing
the fuck
our
out.
weird.
That's
We're doing weird stuff.
amazing.
Yeah.
And you've been killing it.
We've been ripping throats out there.
Me and
Definitely been.
Me and Devin went to see it yesterday.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone.
It's a good deal. You'll see.
It's
it.
a great deal.
I'll be there.
We went there yesterday, and we got there before you were even like inside. And I and Leland, shout out to Leland.
Yeah. She's going through it right now.
She's going through it right now.
Nicotine
withdrawal.
Yeah.
Quitting smoking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's too bad.
Terrible. But she still got up and performed.
Yeah.
Which was
Same exact
hats
set.
off to you.
Yeah. No difference. At all. I mean, and that's an inside joke. People that know her, that'll be kind of funny, maybe.
But we got up there and Leland was like, we were like, hey, where's David? Where's Maxim? And they're like, oh, they're outside. They're just asking people to come in.
Yeah, barking. Yeah, barking. That's sort of, you got to do that. Like, that's a thing in comedy. That's like,
They say you get 5 minutes if you bring 10 people.
yeah. No. That's a bringer show. That's a bringer show.
Okay.
What we do is, and that's actually probably smarter. What we do is we just go on the street and just people walking by will go, free comedy show. Free comedy show, free comedy, and they don't give a shit.
Have you
I mean?
ever
They're
gotten
on the phone,
people?
I'm
Yeah.
like louder. I'm like, free comedy, bring your links, whatever. Dude, one time, this was the funniest. This lady's walking home with groceries, and she's walking by, and I didn't even see her.
Yeah.
But Maxim is yelling at her to come, and she's whatever. He's like, free comedy show, bring your eggs. And I'm like, whoa! I'm like, what the fuck did you? That's crazy, dude. What the fuck? I was like, this guy's going unleashed, bro.
Bring
He's
your
going,
eggs.
this guy's director's cut. I'm like, fuck, okay.
You gotta answer me
We're
truthfully.
talking about reproductive things now. Okay?
How many people have you actually gotten off the street like that to come through? Is there like
it's innumerable. No, I mean we
Can't put a number.
literally don't know. I mean we've had
It,
shows.
like people actually do it.
You've
Yeah,
had
where
a couple people do
we're
it.
like, will you hand us the flyer? And then I'm like, oh wow, okay, that worked. Wow. Because I'm really the guy who's like, we gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop. I can't do it anymore. And Max was like, no, dude, it works. And I'm like, oh yeah. Because
That's what I am to this podcast.
It's brutal to like for an hour.
You switch.
To you know what I mean? You're just
Yeah,
screaming
no, you're
into
out
the
there.
void.
Come on.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
and there's like the
yeah.
occasional mean person. You're like, God, why?
What have you got? What?
What's-
what oh
yeah,
my
no
god!
purpose.
Like,
Why waste
what-
that
So
energy?
it's like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be having a really bad day right now.
it only hurts you to get mad at me right now. You
Yeah.
know?
It's true.
Yeah.
But
I'll break into your house.
I will break. I'll fucking deck you,
It's
man.
your-
I'll do.
This is a fourth floor walk up.
yeah.
And he found a way.
I'll scale the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
Well,
dexterous.
that's like actually.
Athletic.
Maybe we ought to do that. Get people to watch our videos if it works for them.
If you
you
can-
know?
You want to
If
go
you
outside
can-
onto
you know,
onto the
If you
street?
can avoid it, I would really strongly recommend.
I'd
But
say
if you've
perhaps
got
skip
a
it.
strong moral compass or whatever, and you're fucking ready to do it,
Fortitude.
yeah. If you've got that internal, you know what I mean?
you know, the drive.
thick skin,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the really girthy skin.
furnace of ambition.
Yeah, if you what? Is that a line from the Nazi thing?
Sure.
I wrote it. What do you do?
It's my way, guys.
No,
Did
we
you write
didn't
it?
write it.
Oh shit, I wish.
Shout out to Brent Leibowitz. He's
Brent
out there.
Leibowitz.
Brent,
You know what?
you're watching. You wrote a brilliant play.
We shout out to Brent. the sequel we have to do the what the fuck do I do with bleep or what was it called?
Yeah, it's what, do you do with a fucking bleep? Yeah.
We gotta do that, dude. I'll write it right now.
Let's do it. Yeah, no.
All right,
it's-
see you later.
yeah,
See
no,
you
write
later,
it down.
everybody.
Yeah, put it in your notepad.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is just finding out what the bleep is, what we're talking. We
Yeah.
don't reference the
What
bleep.
the fuck do you do with bleep? And you're like,
What? And we don't even talk. We bleep ourselves
the
throughout it.
mystery alone, I think, would bring swaths in.
I think so. I think it'd do very well.
Yeah, I think we got to try something like that with us.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Maybe we
I think
bleep
that's
out
quite
this
smart.
this entire podcast.
Yeah.
We'll pick a word and bleep it out every time. It'll be the. Bleep out the.
We'll bleep out that. That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. We're at 51 minutes in. Should we try and get, is there anything that you want
What do you
to,
want to talk about, man? You got anything?
is there anything that you want to,
This isn't your pitch thing, but is there anything that anything that's been on your chest
That
that
you
you
need
want
to
to
get
get
off?
off your chest? You can tell. You can say no.
I had Ussy.
Yeah, you had Ussy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What's been bothering you?
You
Yeah.
know what?
You
know
been
what?
okay?
I'll be real with you right now, dude. I was on, so I quit my job, right? My Hillary job.
Yeah.
And my one thing I did get was a 401k. That's the one.
Is it doing well? Is it doing well?
Yeah.
Exposure and a 401k.
I did get a 401k.
Any match
And
or no?
no match. No match. But I did get a 401k, and I'm on the phone, right? You know what I mean, with the people trying to You got to do
Sure.
it. Are you guys familiar with with the 401k rollover? Okay,
sure.
this nightmare. Let me tell you about it. It is what. So here's the process, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got your money invested with this bank, right? This is your current
Bank
employer.
A, let's
Bank A, okay?
Yeah.
Bankussy, okay? You got your
See, it works there.
yeah, you got your money at Bank Ussy.
Yeah.
And you're trying to transfer it to Bank fucking Head. What? Sorry. So Bank Ussy, and then you know what they force you to do?
What do they do?
Obviously, you'd be like, just electronic transfer that Ussy, right?
Well, yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
Just
throw it-
fucking
just
send it
transfer
over there.
Wire it over.
Place it in
okay?
a different place.
Wire it. No, dude.
No.
They mail it to you. A check with all of your 401k, your entire retirement. What you're
Wow.
counting on.
Yeah.
And they mail it to you using the United States Postal Service.
They
Can you
send
believe
a piece
this?
of fucking paper?
A piece of paper. All the money's there.
Oh my God.
All the money
oh my
is in
God.
this. Yeah. And then you got to mail it to Bank B.
You have to mail
You
it.
got to mail
You have
it.
to mail it.
You got to send it over. Oh my God. And that's your, that's your fishing home money.
That's your fishing hole money. That's where you're going to dig a hole and
You're gonna die. You're gonna bury your wife there.
that's my money to dig a hole to fish in. And this is what haunts me day to day. It haunts me.
your own pod.
My uncle, he's like, I'm so envious of you. You're a comedian in New York City. I'm like, listen, bro.
Oh,
It's not pretty out here, bro. They're sending checks. They're sending raw checks. Raw
checks in the mail.
And so then you just have to sit. And I've already done this once with another job.
That's scary.
Okay.
This is your
Yeah.
second time around.
Yeah. I used to work for Mitt Romney. Okay. I switched sides. I'm a job hopper. I'm a lateral mover.
They can't pin you.
You can't handle me.
Yeah, they can't
Where
pin
am
you
I going to
down.
go next?
Mitt, you're always welcome on the podcast, man. Mitt Romney. Nobody's spoken about Mitt Romney in 6 years.
Yeah, Morby Daniels, bro. He fucking.
More me down.
Daniel.
He's the sickest, bro. But shout out to him. He's
Close
the
personal
sickest.
friend.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my sideburns like his. You know where the top is brown and then he's got the little
gray.
the little gray,
and he's just like, and he just talks about John McCain was a
I
good
want
man.
that just for men.
He's a silver fox.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is, dude. But
It's true.
But that's a big problem, dude. These raw ass checks flying around. That's my whole thing.
So
You know,
right
if I
now,
don't-
so like what? Is the check like under your pillow right now?
bro, it's just somewhere.
Don't even think of touching it. Bro, it's just so...
I told him I was on the phone and I said, "Listen, I know it's certified mail, right? Don't even think about it." I told her to write that. I said, "Is there glass in your building?" I said, "I'm gonna get in there."
I'm also thinking 401k one. I'm like, what he got from working at Hillary's campaign?
Yeah, dude.
It's maybe like $2,000.
Yeah. Dude, that's
It's not a lot.
That's my nest egg, friend.
That's all you
It's
need.
your nest
That's all
That's
you
my
need.
nest egg. God,
That's true.
Man,
tick, dude.
that's
Man,
good.
I'm sorry to
It's
hear it.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah. No, I mean, if anybody's
But
in
it's
like,
obviously not her fault. It's Obama's fault.
it's obviously
It's his fault, dude. He decided before, dude, this is real. Before last day office, he said, change that 401k thing. he said that, dude. He said that. Make it only mail. And that's all that's...
Make it only. Wow. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that have really turned on Obama. You see this?
What,
Thanks for watching. Guys, thanks for watching the Eric.
Are people... Is he going out of vogue or whatever?
I know people are kind of like, he
well,
didn't
I mean,
do anything.
like hardcore lefty people.
Hardcore lefty,
They always
hardcore
said
righty.
that. They always said that. Well, I mean, righty people always
They
hated
didn't
him.
Yeah.
But hardcore lefty people always gave him a 5 out of 10. They always gave him like a C grade.
Yeah. They were
But
upset.
like corporate liberals like him. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
like
they
him
like
because he's a cool guy.
He doesn't seem like a cool guy.
But like hardcore lefties,
You got
never
him on
liked
your
They were
shirt.
But I don't know.
There he is. Yeah.
I just found that out. What the fuck? I thought that said Osama. What the fuck? Fucking rip it off. I thought it was Osama. Son of a bitch.
And there's our SEO.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
That's fucking embarrassing. That's fucking. I'm gonna get fired.
Man,
Shit.
you got a new job lined up?
You got anything in the works?
Sorta.
Sorta.
I want to do fucking. I want to write social media for the Taliban. I want to do their social.
Now's the time to get in.
I want to do their social.
Because their PR is a little down there.
Yeah, let me do the Discord stuff. What's up, gang? Yeah, let me do the Discord. You know, let me do something. I just, you know what I mean? I love to talk to people. I love brands. I love talking to people. You know what I mean? I love engagement. You know what I mean? Ever since my divorce, I can't get
Connecting.
enough engagement.
You're doing a Reddit AMA with the Taliban. Ask me anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
I'm Osama. Ask me why I did it.
Impressions.
Dear.
That'd be hilarious. Do you do a fucking social media job interview? Guys like impressions?
What can you pull off?
You fucking do.
Let's see you hear it.
Yeah, you just keep doing it. They're like, that's not what that means. It's
We need to do a. We need to
Just
do a
keep
couple of
going,
voice
keep
memos from
going. Dude, I
Obama.
did fat bastard. Dude,
Get in my DMs.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't hire me, bro. I did fat bastard for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's great. They didn't even know that's what you do. They thought that's what you sound
and
like.
the mojo.
In the module. What do you
shit.
think Fat Bastard would sound like if he was on a debate stage?
Yeah, he's on
You
a
know,
debate stage. He's
doing
debating Mitt
Hillary.
Romney. Or is he running
I
on
like the way you look. Some shit like that, dude. I like it. Dude, he would be horny up there for sure. He'd have to be horny. There's no way to get the people going unless you're fucking horny as
I'm
shit.
telling
I
you.
think I agree.
I think that was Biden's biggest advantage.
Yeah.
That he was
he's
the
a horn
horniest
dog?
motherfucker
He
I've
was
seen.
really
Yeah.
horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always grabbing ass.
I saw him. He got up there and he was just like he was like I don't know why my Biden sounds like Bill Clinton because I was like "Hey, you all y'all come over here. Yeah, I got
Bill Clinton.
I feel your pain.
I feel as though I saw a great tweet today where it says like Biden is always is talking like he doesn't know who the president is. He's like, who is this guy?
He's like, hey.
I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
This is somebody's not doing a good job.
Somebody's not-
Yeah.
If I was president,
Yeah.
Well, he's so tired. Like
He's so
Me and my
tired.
roommate were talking last night. Like he's always like, you know, you're a little kid on a road trip.
Yeah.
And you just woke up from being
It's true.
out of like 3 hours in the car, and you're like, are we out of Iraq yet?
Hey, here's the deal.
Where are we?
Yeah.
This fucking-
Yeah.
that's so good.
It's fun. Yeah.
That's so good.
Shout out to Alex Richards, talented comedian, hilarious.
All right.
Good guy.
Before we start wrapping
Patriot.
things up, Patriot. Absolutely.
He is.
Yeah.
Wish I could say that about a couple of other presidents.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
Before we wrap things up, we gotta just tell you how much we love your sketch comedy on your Instagram.
Yeah, man.
We were talking about your tennis ones earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that
tennis
had
ones
us
are
dying.
fucking
We were laughing so
hilarious.
hard.
Thank you, man.
That was.
Thank
Do you write those yourselves? What do you do? Is it just kind of show up at a place and see
Talk
what
about
happens?
it. Talk
Well,
about it.
no,
Who
so me and
shoots it?
Tess, who was also in that video,
Yeah.
we wrote it together
Yeah.
and then filmed it.
Who films it?
But to be honest, in the sketches I've been in, I didn't write a lot of them.
Sure.
Other people wrote them because, you know what I mean? I'm the muscle, okay? I'm the muscle. I
the
come
face.
in there.
You're an
yeah,
enforcer.
He's the face.
Listen, okay? But I won't write it, but I will ignore it. Okay? I will.
true.
Yeah, I'll come in there. I say, listen, this is not political at all.
No.
This is a tennis sketch. So you got to throw in politics. You got to get. So guess that's what people are here for. You click on
Exactly.
tennis sketch, you want some commentary on the
Yeah, some social commentary.
Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You want
I agree.
that. So
Who shoots? So, do you guys have a guy that like shoots it, or like how's it work?
I've been working with a few different people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just all over the place.
Yeah, Mark Vanderslice, shout out to him. He's a great camera work.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's the one I've been working with.
So just one guy.
On a lot of
yeah, it's a lot of them.
there's a lot of them. He's the one that
He's the one that you work with.
Yeah, the other one.
That's good.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
super funny.
Are you getting?
Yeah.
You got anything down the line? Where I mean,
Is this promo time? Should we give him?
let's give them an opportunity to promo. To talk a little
Listen.
bit about what you want
Do you
people
want to try
to
an
look at.
experiment, or do you want to
Okay.
cut it?
What do you want to experiment?
Okay.
The rule about pitching. Do you want to try it or no?
Oh yeah, no. Let's do it. Let's give it before we.
Okay, so
we're
you have an
cutting you
option.
down. You're not going to promo
This is
anymore.
bullshit.
Yeah.
You have two options.
Yeah.
You can either promo straight away, right? But you have to make a rule for our next guest. So you ever play King's Cup?
Yeah.
You know how someone gets to set a rule, whatever the fucking thing is.
Yeah.
You have to set a rule for how they pitch at the next podcast. We're implementing this right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to start a thing.
If you can't think of anything, I can pick up my acoustic guitar and I can play a song, and you have to do it musically. Otherwise, you can't pitch.
Yeah, let's do the guitar. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Let's try it.
But can I do a rule for somebody?
Yeah. If you got a rule, you
Okay.
can do both. If you want to nominate somebody,
one slur.
Just
one. I'm not saying what it has to be.
It doesn't have to be. It can be whatever you want it to be.
What kind of vibe you want? You want something folksy? Do you want? I can do "Say It Ain't So." I can do "Save Tonight" by. You care what it is?
Do something I don't even know.
All right, I don't think you know this song, so I'll do it.
We're gonna do and again, I think if you have someone you want to nominate to be the next guest who has to say the slur, you can say that if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But you might not want to put anybody through.
We also don't know if this is gonna work. By the way, we're trying something. You know?
Right.
It's a new podcast.
Yeah. Alex Richards.
Alex Richards.
He's from Australia, so he doesn't know like about race and all that. So he'll say whatever. He'll say anything, and he's really and plus he's like morally questionable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. So
he's not necessarily a good guy.
Yeah, he'll let it fly. Get a couple of these in him. You know what I mean, and he will.
Alex, we're looking at you.
Alex, baby.
Yeah.
Open invite. Come on,
challenge.
Get him on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find you, baby.
And he's big too.
He's a big guy?
He's big, so prepare.
How
he's
big?
I mean, we call him McFlurry. You know what I mean? He's
okay.
He's sizable.
He's got some gravity to him.
He's thick. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Call him McFlurry.
People, you get close to him.
Get sucked in.
You get
thrown off your path.
When you get in the pool, don't get in the pool. The man.
Man, you don't want to get in the pool, man.
He's got
That's good.
All right.
All right. So you got to pitch everything you can, but you got to do it musically. I'm gonna play. The
play
backbone is gonna be "Save Tonight."
Save Tonight. He's gonna play "Save Tonight." You pitch. You tell the audience what you want your stuff to be.
Okay, ready?
What you want them to look at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get down to the show. Get down to the show. We're gonna make you into a funny guy. We're gonna make you laugh
and cry.
You're gonna be a hero.
Where's it located?
Ben Shapiro. That was really good. I felt like I could sing for a little bit.
There was I was like, oh my god, he's like being genuine.
Yeah,
He's like letting us know.
I think that was. Have you guys ever been jet skiing before?
Like once.
Jet skiing?
Like
I've
once.
never been.
Or no,
I have allergies.
Water skiing.
Oh,
you ever been water skiing?
I have done that.
I never that.
Wait, well, water skiing. So you're in the water, and you got a board under you, and you're holding on to a rope, and the rope's connected to a boat, and the guy guns it, and then and you got to stand up.
Yes.
After being pulled like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's what we just did to you.
So pretty much, I was like, I'm up. I'm doing it. You know what I mean? It's that type of feeling. This is relatable. Okay.
This is good.
A lot of people know about that.
It's true. A lot of people know about it.
A lot of people.
Not about those emails. A lot of
people. No, they don't know about that.
Let's go ahead and say you really got to check out Two Virgins Comedy.
Tell you can tell them everybody. You did the exercise.
Two Virgins Comedy every Tuesday at 9 p.m. in the East Village. It's a great time. I mean, you kind of heard a little bit about it. It's basically Ben Shapiro on mescaline. It's a wild time. It's me and Maxim. He hosts it, and we host it.
Yeah.
And I'll be there. He'll be there.
Sure.
And
what the fuck?
What?
I can't be there?
Well, you might be. I don't know. You haven't committed. Okay. So please don't.
Link in description.
So please don't be there.
Please don't right now.
Yeah.
And
link in description below.
It's not a big deal. You can come or you don't come. You know, it's just your salvation. So that's all it is. And
that's all it is.
It's a great show. It's free, but you got to donate. But
there's some social stigma.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's a guy. We got McFlurry in the back. He's gonna.
And you got to follow. It's on Two Virgins Comedy on Instagram.
He's gonna fucking beat me up when he sees this. He's gonna get really loud in my face. He likes to do characters. Okay, all right.
And don't forget to follow Dave.
Follow me.
What's the Instagram?
At Pastor Dave Bless. Okay.
At Pastor Dave Bless.
Pastor Dave Bless. My photo is like me looking up like this, and then behind me is a rainbow. So it's unmistakable. You're not gonna find, and listen. I'm gonna get my pastor's license, so don't be fucking weirded out about it. Don't be weird about it just because I say I'm a pastor and I'm not technically licensed.
Sure.
Listen, I put in the 10,000 hours. Okay, I've been doing it. I've been dedicated.
You
just
do
haven't
this.
got it
It's
on the
just
books.
not necessarily recorded.
A
yeah.
lot of it's off the books stuff.
Off the books
Okay.
hours.
You learned a lot from
Yeah,
history.
yeah, it's after hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually
Wow.
late at night stuff. So that's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Two virgins. Follow David.
That's right.
If you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube, like this video, leave a comment.
Like
if you
this
can.
one,
and if you
please.
haven't
And Two
subscribed,
Virgins Comedy on Instagram. Follow that. You see all of our posts. We got a really good theme for each show.
It's
we got
true.
a great
What's the
Justin
theme for next
Sangley
one?
is the designer of the graphics. He's very talented.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
That's good. What's the theme for the next one?
Gosh, you're really putting me in a corner here. You're really putting me in a corner.
That's a great
and
theme.
Listen, dude, this is not, you can't do gotcha interviews. You know what I mean? You can't be doing that shit, okay? Fucking Nardwar ass, looking ass. You fucking nard ass, dude. But,
Nard ass. All right, no, that's good. That makes
Yeah.
sense. You keep it a surprise.
like
Like this video.
Like this video. Leave a comment if you can.
Subscribe.
If you haven't subscribed, you're an asshole.
Yeah, that's actually really mean.
It's
Good
true.
Lord.
It's like you're a bad guy.
Lord.
Because his mom's holding up the whole thing right now.
It's true.
Okay,
true.
so just...
By the way, thanks for 200 subscribers. That's cool.
We did it. 200
we did it.
subscribers,
We got 200
baby.
Subscribers. That's
We
cool.
did it,
Cheers
huh?
to you. Let's keep going, eh? If you're
Can't wait
listening
to
on Apple,
201.
if you're listening on Apple.
Fuck yeah, dude.
If you're listening on Apple, give us 5 stars and leave a review if you can. If you're listening on Spotify or Android, who gives a fuck? But if you can do anything, press buttons if you find them.
Yeah.
Check out our other stuff on this channel, Ranky Panky. They're really
What about
fucking funny.
Linux? There's some people on Linux.
Yes,
You're going to
yeah.
completely ignore Linux?
no.
You said these people are incels, dude. They're all on Linux. Linux is the incel
their
operating
mecca.
system. Yeah. I met my wife on Linux. It didn't work out, but it's still...
You got there.
You
Yeah,
guys
I got
had
that.
a connection.
At Sheila on Linux.
At
Find
Sheila.
her.
Follow Sheila only to unfollow her.
There's going to be a guy watching. She's like, this guy doesn't understand Linux. This guy doesn't understand anything about Linux. This doesn't make it. You can't meet someone on...
Follow Sheila at Linux.
Yeah, at Sheila on Linux, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can always check if you want something more like scripted and whatever. We go to, or it's not scripted, but go check out 3 Ways to Survive,
Ways to
our other
Survive.
channel. It's not on this one. You have to go to a different channel.
Go to the
Starling
other
Gus
one.
Perney is with me and Ephraim, and we're gonna have guests eventually. And then if you want, you could watch 4 Pokemon videos on another fucking Let's Play. But that's about it.
That's all
You got
need.
anything else to say?
Man, I'm just so glad that you came on and you blessed us, Pastor Dave.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Just
David fucking Dobbins.
another couple lepers. Couple lepers.
Another
saving
couple
it.
Dobbins,
lepers.
you are positively fucking insane.
Thank you,
are
man.
Incredibly fucking funny and talented.
Appreciate it. Thank you
Thank-
for having me on. You guys are awesome. I
Thanks
really
so much.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
thanks so much for coming on. But yeah, you got anything else to say? Final chance?
Amen.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Don't touch it!
Yeah. Don't even think about touching it. Yeah.